Hello, we're back. That's right, and I'm blind. I can't see. Let's continue my Thursday little, I don't know what to call it, a meltdown or a breakdown, but it's a happy breakdown meltdown. Why isn't there we go. This is the most spontaneous video yet semi-planned, only because it was supposed to be spontaneous. This is really okay, my camera's dying. No, okay, I have to go charge it. This is gonna be my camera is literally beeping red right now. I just really wanted to freshly tell you about my stupid camera decides to be like,
oh, hey, guess what? You forgot to charge it because you filmed the video last night.
I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I need to film this right now. The camera's like,
too bad, you gotta plug me in right now.
I charged it and now I'm back and it's 7:02. Friends, something happened to me today. This Thursday has been interesting. It's like God was like,
hey, Romina, guess what? I'm going to give you a beautiful gift.
And he did. And I'm so freaking happy right now. So I'm still semi-shaking. Sorry, I thought I saw something on the wall. I thought it was a bug. I hate bugs. This is gonna be short because I talk too much. I seriously need to make my video shorter. Let's get to the point. If you follow this channel, you guys have probably seen that I talk about defending Jacob like too much, like too many times. And a review is coming tomorrow because a new episode comes tomorrow. When I saw the trailer for it, when it's on Instagram, I was like, oh, this is so cool. It's like a murder mystery. And then I found out it wasn't a book. And being me, I really love to have background knowledge of the story. And I like reading the book before seeing a movie or TV series.
You get the chiz, right?
Basically, I read the book. Here it is. This beautiful book. I want this framed on my wall because I love it so freaking much. It's completely knocked me out of the fucking park. I didn't expect this book to change my life.
I'm so dramatic.
Too many emotions at once. I hope... Literally every time I reread the ending sentence, the ending paragraph, I cry. Like I get a little tear. Either I'm on the verge of tears or I'm already in tears or I'm almost there.
Do you get me?
I have already a #1 book of all time that ranks #1 out of all the books I've read. Dare I say this replaces it? I'm not saying it yet, but dare I say it? I was so moved. I was like, you know what? I really need to tell William Landay,
He's the author,
how much this book has moved me and impacted me and made me feel all these emotions and ruined me. And I literally took me a week to get over this book, and then the TV series came out and I'm still recovering from that. I went online and I was like, you know, is his email available? Because some celebrities' emails aren't available, but he has a site called williamlanday.com. You can see there's the poster of Defending Jacob. This looks legit, right? The minute I finished Defending Jacob, I was like, you know what? This man is a genius and I need to read some of his other works. On the side, it says about blog contact mailing list, right? So I'm like, I press on contact. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he says,
send me an email by filling out this form. I enjoy hearing from readers. And yes, I do answer all emails, ... eventually.
I was like, let's do it.
Let's freaking do it.
I've never written to an author before. To quote the genius himself, in the end of Defending Jacob, there's a conversation with William Landay. He gets asked a question.
What has been the most surprising aspect of the huge reader response to Defending Jacob?
He was explaining it all, and then he says, emails keep pouring in, often beginning with, I have never written to an author before, but I just had to tell you. I was like, well then.
Let's freaking do that.
I got on my Google Docs because Google Docs is life, and I wrote an email to him. Yes, I wrote my first ever email to an author. I've never done this before. I'm gonna put it up here and then we're gonna read it. So if you want to skip this part of the video, if you watch this video, then go ahead, but I'm gonna recite it right now. Grab your popcorn, grab your chocolate, grab some pizza, and enjoy this little, you know, storytelling time with Romina. Should I say Ro?
I like going by Ro.
I started off by telling you, I was like,
Hello, I'm going to quote and write exactly what you said in the novel. I have never written to an author before, but I just had to tell you.
Wow, I'm so quirky. Like, hello, hi, oh my gosh. I literally was transcribing what I was saying while writing this. That's why I started off with hello, hi, oh my gosh, because
hello, hi, oh my gosh.
This book is so good. This is really my first time writing to an author. During this time in quarantine, I've been reading books and it has been both therapeutic and stress relieving. Funny how some of us, myself included, have not had the time to pick up a book and read it, but now we do have the time. I want to say your book, Defending Jacob, completely moved me, shocked me, and amazed me. I felt too many emotions at once, being 101% honest. Yes, not 100% honest. You had to add the 101% honest. I cried at the end and I cried a little bit more after finishing the book. Yes, I did. Yes, I freaking did. That last paragraph and the last sentence gets me every time, even when rereading it. Defending Jacob was one of the few books that really moved me. From the beginning pages, I was so intrigued into the story. I'm a mystery lover when it comes to books, but finding a good mystery book is hard. While reading this book, I felt angry, sad, touched. Some parts had me laughing from the way of your writing, the jokes, the sarcasm, and overall on the edge of my seat. We get to the part of...
Oh!
Okay.
This is spoiler alert, and you have not read this book. I'm not going to read this next little paragraph because this is a huge freaking spoiler in the book. From a still that I got off Twitter, it looks like they're adding one of the most intense scenes in the book in the TV series. So I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'm going to skip it. I will say the last two sentences. I dropped my book and took 5 minutes before continuing. I felt chills and goosebumps. I will say that if you want a little like
teaser.
I don't want to write a whole essay, even though I could write a lot, but it has been a while since a good read. This book is a roller coaster ride. My favorite would have to be how you wrote Andy. While he's not perfect whatsoever, he is so loyal, and the enormous love he has for his son is touching. We love Andy. Andy's my favorite character in the whole freaking book. I saw that Apple TV was releasing the limited series, which I'm so excited for, and when I found out it was based on a book, I had to purchase it. I love reading books before seeing the film or TV series. It came this Monday and I set out to finish it by Friday. I finished it in 3 days actually, just yesterday at night. I wrote this a day after I read the book. That's why I say yesterday at night, clarification. It was just spectacular. I have too many questions, but when reading the Q&A at the end... Oh, another spoiler. I'm not going to read this because this kind of touches on how he ends the book. I just purchased 2 more of your books, The Stranglers and Mission Flats. I hope you do a Q&A or signing in the future. I had to rethink that part because obviously in the time of COVID-19, we're not sure if we're ever going to have Q&As back. It's going to be a pretty long time. Well, I have taken up too much of your time, but overall, thank you. Thank you for this book. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I wrote this, right? And let me tell you, every single freaking day, I would go to my laptop and check if he responded. Every single day, for sure, I would check my emails because that is a regular routine for me, but I would be specifically looking if William Landay responded. So then came May 14th. Today's May 14th. Tomorrow's May 15th. New episode of Defending Jacob. But what happened today, May 14th? He responded, guys.
It's really scary. I probably scared you guys.
William Landay responded. It said, Bill Landay, sent from WilliamLanday.com. Let me read you this. This came at 2:04 p.m. I literally screamed. I screamed so loud. I also put this on Twitter, by the way. This is him. This is from his website. Holy hell. Unless life is really cruel and this is a robot or a hacker and my happiness is ruined. But we're gonna hope for the best that this is from his legit website. Hi, Romina, comma, ha! Thank you for such a sweet message, exclamation point. You just made my day. You're welcome, sir. I apologize for not getting back to you sooner. I am just digging out my email now. I'm glad you enjoyed the book, and I hope you will like the series too. Keep reading. Cheers, Bill Landay. Short, sweet, simple, and I am dead.
This is Ghost Romina talking to you.
This is the first ever author I've ever written to. I have gone to book signings with authors. If he ever has one in the future, I would freaking die. The fact that he written back, he took the time to write back to me, I feel so freaking thankful, and this is literally the perfect timing because tomorrow's a new episode. If you have not bought this book or picked it up, if you're just watching the series, that's great too, but like after you're done with the series or whenever you can, as soon as possible, please pick up this book. Thank you, William Landay, for responding, taking your time and responding to me. Thank you so much. I got emotional. I got a little teary. I'm like, my heart stopped. I was shaking. I had to take like literally 5 seconds. Like
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
To process what's happening. Thank you so much, William Landay, for responding to my email. Yeah, that's all. I'm ecstatic. I'm hungry now. I'm gonna go get lunch and celebrate some more. Oh my gosh, guys, you have no idea how happy I am right now.